Basin City. They call it Sin City. Fitting. It's a festering sore of corruption, violence, and despair. The air is thick with the stench of sin, every shadow hiding something sinister. This is a place where the powerful prey on the weak, where the cops are as crooked as the criminals they chase, and where every soul carries a darkness within. Welcome to a world where redemption is a long shot and damnation is always close behind. Welcome to Sin City. The streets are a labyrinth of shadows and secrets. Neon lights cut through the perpetual night, casting an eerie glow on the rain-slicked asphalt. Every corner whispers tales of violence and betrayal. Every alleyway echoes with the ghosts of those who crossed the wrong people. In this city, justice is a fleeting notion. Power resides in the hands of the corrupt and the ruthless. It's a place where survival is a daily struggle, and hope is a dangerous illusion. Marv, a mountain of a man, scarred and broken, but with a strange sense of honor. He lives by his own code, brutal and unforgiving. He remembers what matters, loyalty, vengeance, and protecting the innocent. Even if it means painting the city red, he's a force of nature unleashed, a whirlwind of violence and rage. And tonight, someone is going to pay. Section 4. The Hard Goodbye, a Love Lost, a Vow Made. In the heart of Sin City, where shadows dance with neon lights and danger lurks around every corner, a story of love and loss unfolds. This is the tale of Marv, a man hardened by the streets, and Goldie, the angel who brought a fleeting moment of light into his dark existence. Goldie, an angel in this city of demons. Her golden hair shimmered like a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. She was a vision of purity, a rare gem in a world tainted by corruption and vice. To Marv, she was more than just a beautiful woman. She was a symbol of everything good that he had long forgotten. For one night, she showed Marv tenderness, a flicker of light in his dark world. In her arms, he found solace, a brief respite from the relentless brutality of his life. They shared a connection that transcended words, a bond forged in the quiet moments of the night. It was a love that seemed almost too perfect to be real, a dream that Marv wished would never end. Then they took her from him. The dream shattered, leaving Marv in a nightmare of grief and rage. He found her lifeless body, a cruel reminder of the fragility of happiness in a world so unforgiving. The pain was unbearable, a wound that cut deeper than any physical injury he had ever endured. Framed for her murder, Marv embarks on a brutal quest for revenge. The injustice of it all fueled his determination. He knew he had to clear his name, but more importantly, he had to make those responsible pay. With every step he took, his resolve grew stronger, his purpose clearer. He would not rest until justice was served. He'll tear Sin City apart to find her killer, no matter the cost. The city became his battleground, its dark alleys and hidden corners the stage for his relentless pursuit. He faced countless dangers, each encounter pushing him closer to the edge. But Marv was unstoppable, driven by a force that no one could comprehend. He was a man on a mission, and nothing would stand in his way. He walks a path of blood and vengeance, fueled by grief and rage. They took his angel. Now he'll unleash hell. Every drop of blood spilled, every life taken was a step closer to avenging Goldie. Marv's journey was one of transformation, from a man broken by loss to a force of nature, unstoppable and unyielding. In the end, it wasn't just about revenge. It was about honoring the love they shared, a love that would forever burn bright in the darkest corners of Sin City. Section 5. Dwight McCarthy, the ex-enforcer. In the heart of Basin City, where shadows stretch long and the night never truly ends, there exists a man whose past is as dark as the alleys he roams. This is the story of Dwight McCarthy, a man once feared, now haunted by the very deeds that made him infamous. Dwight McCarthy. Haunted by his past, every corner he turns, every face he sees, is a reminder of the life he once led. The life of an enforcer, a man who dealt in violence and intimidation. His eyes, deep and shadowed, tell tales of regret and sorrow, of nights spent wrestling with the ghosts of his actions. Trying to escape the darkness that clings to him, Dwight walks the rain-soaked streets, hoping the downpour will wash away the stains of his past. But the city has a way of holding on, of reminding you of who you are and where you come from. The rain, instead of cleansing, only seems to deepen the shadows around him. He protects the girls of Old Town, a place where the law dares not tread. These women, strong and resilient, have seen the worst the city has to offer. And Dwight, with his checkered past, stands as their guardian. In them, he sees a chance for redemption, a way to atone for the sins that weigh heavily on his soul, the only shred of decency in this city. He walks a tightrope, every step a delicate balance between the man he was and the man he hopes to become. The path is narrow, fraught with danger, and one misstep could send him spiraling back into the abyss. But Dwight is determined, driven by a desire to find some semblance of peace, balancing his demons with his desire for redemption. Each night, as he stares into the mirror, he confronts the man he once was. The reflection is a constant reminder of the battles he fights, not just on the streets, but within himself. The struggle is relentless, but so is Dwight's resolve. But some lines, once crossed, can never be uncrossed. Dwight knows this all too well. The choices he's made, the actions he's taken, have left indelible marks on his soul. As he stands at the crossroads of his life, he's acutely aware of the weight of his decisions. The line between right and wrong, between redemption and damnation, is thin and treacherous. When the big fat kill comes knocking, the city's underbelly stirs. Old enemies resurface and new threats emerge. Dwight finds himself once again drawn into the violent world he so desperately wants to leave behind. The stakes are higher, the dangers more pronounced, and the choices more difficult. Dwight will have to choose a side. The lines are drawn, and neutrality is not an option. With a determined expression, he prepares for the inevitable confrontation. The weight of his past actions bears down on him, but so does the hope for a better future. He knows that this battle is not just for survival, but for his very soul, and pray that his past sins don't drown him in the coming storm. As the storm clouds gather, Dwight stands alone, rain pouring down, a somber expression on his face. The city, with all its darkness and despair, looms large. But within Dwight there is a flicker of hope, a belief that redemption is possible, even for a man like him. The storm is coming, and with it, the ultimate test of his resolve. Section 6. The Big Fat Kill. Crossing the line. The mob wants war. They have been planning this for months, meticulously mapping out every street, every alley, every corner of Old Town. Their sinister meetings, held in the shadows, have one goal: to take control of the territory that has long been a sanctuary for those who seek refuge from the chaos of the city. They want Old Town, and they're willing to paint the streets red to get it. The mob's presence is felt everywhere, from the darkened streets bathed in ominous red light to the menacing figures that patrol the alleys. Graffiti marks their territory, a warning to all who dare to oppose them. The air is thick with tension, and the residents of Old Town can feel the impending storm. But they made a mistake. They underestimated Dwight. He assembles the girls, a group of fierce and determined women who have called Old Town their home for years. These women are not just fighters, they are survivors, warriors who have faced countless battles and emerged stronger each time. Dwight knows that they are the key to defending their home, an army of angels ready to fight for their home. Armed and ready, they stand together, a formidable force in combat gear, prepared to face whatever comes their way. Their resolve is unbreakable, their spirit unyielding. They are the guardians of Old Town, and they will not let it fall into the hands of the mob. They are the light in the darkness, a beacon of hope in a world that has been consumed by shadows. With flashlights in hand, they navigate the dark alleys, their presence a symbol of defiance against the encroaching darkness. They are the embodiment of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of light, and they will not be extinguished. Their faces, etched with determination, tell a story of resilience and strength. They hold torches high, illuminating the path ahead, refusing to be swallowed by the darkness. They stand strong against the odds, ready to face whatever challenges come their way. Their defiance is a testament to their unwavering spirit. The night explodes in a symphony of gunfire and screams. Blood will be spilled, lives will be lost. The battle for Old Town has begun, and it is a chaotic, brutal affair. Gunfire echoes through the streets, shattering the silence of the night. Glass shatters and bullet holes mark the buildings, a stark reminder of the violence that has erupted. The screams of the wounded and the dying fill the air, a haunting soundtrack to the carnage. But some lines, once crossed, demand a reckoning. The blood-stained streets are a testament to the price of war, a grim reminder of the cost of crossing the line. In the midst of the chaos, two characters face off, their eyes locked in a deadly stare. This is the moment of truth, the point of no return. A foot steps over a line, a symbolic gesture that signifies the crossing of boundaries that can never be undone. The reckoning has begun and there is no turning back.